Thursday headlines. Chief Minister distributes loans amount to 3,362 street vendors, regular vendors. India's active COVID-19 cases below 4 lakh, overall tally over 96.7 lakh. Bharat Bandh call set to go as planned as talks remains inconclusive. And one death number of cases crosses 300 in Andhra Pradesh after undiagnosed illness. A very good afternoon. Welcome to Times of Manipur. This is HARIPRIYA TONGBRAM, and before giving you the news, and we are very sorry for not giving you the news on time. There are some technical problems. Your inconvenience is highly regretted. And before giving you the news in details, let's move to COVID awareness. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in details. Under the Pradhan Mantri Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi, PM's Sbar Nidhi and Mudra, the Manipur government today distributed loan amount to 3,362 street vendors and regular vendors during a function held at the Chief Minister bungalow in Imphal. The loan disbursement program was organized by Mahut and Mudra. Chief Minister N. Biren disbursed the loan amount for the third phase. Several ministers were also present on the occasion. The overall COVID-19 tally in India rose to 96.77 lakh, while the total number of people who have recuperated from the disease reached 91.3 lakh, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated yesterday. The total coronavirus cases climbed to 96,77,203, with 32,109 new infections being reported in a day, while the death toll crossed to 1.4 lakh with 391 new fatalities. The data updated at 8 a.m. showed. At 3,96,729, the COVID-19 active case lot in India is now below the 4 lakh mark. As per Union Health Ministry data today, total discharged cases in India stands at 91,39,901, with 39,109 new discharges in the last 24 hours. India's COVID-19 tally had crossed the 20 lakh mark on August 7, 30 lakh on August 23 and 40 lakh on September 5. It went past 50 lakh on September 16, 60 lakh on September 28, 70 lakh on October 11, crossed 80 lakh on October 29 and surpassed 90 lakh on November 20 last. With 190 fresh COVID-19 cases recorded in Manipur in the last 24 hours, the tally has mounted to 26,073. The fresh cases were from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Kakching, Ukhrul, Tamenglong, Tengnopal, Kangpokpi, Kamjong, Churachandpur and Nonea districts. In the highest single-day death toll, 7 persons, including a 29-year-old man from Imphal West, succumbed to the deadly respiratory disease in the past 24 hours, taking the toll to 306. The active cases stand at 2,919, while the recoveries at 22,848. The recovery rate is 87.63%, 63% according to data released by the Manipur Government COVID-19 Command Control Room. The deadlock between farmers from several states and the central government failed to end as talks between the two warring parties remained inconclusive on Saturday, even after 3 rounds of discussions. While the farmers' union leaders stuck to their demand for the repeal of the new farms laws, the government said they are ready to make amendments but not repeal. The farmers have rejected all the offers of amendments to farm laws and maintained that the Bharat Bandh tomorrow will go as planned, with several opposition parties extending their full support. Congress too has said it will organize demonstrations across the country. The next meeting is on December 9. Meanwhile, boxer Vijender Singh, who joined the farmers' protest at Singhu border, said he will return the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award if the government doesn't repeal the farm laws. And now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Lamjingba Finance na COVID-19 na thogal liba khudong chadba mayam asi uziraga collateral security yautana document chang dana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjagani shahida sunatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan ki khudong chaba pisari han loan lawi khiba singi su anagu makhal gi loan asi lawi khudong chaba pisagani akupa moral gi mal contact to Lamjingba Finance Nagamapal. Contact number 7085-831-502 natraga 9862-629-399.
Sina pare tan badinate ko asengba aina pamba darkar oiba grocery items singa red delivery app season araga order to biro loire chaningba restaurant gi food po erasu overpay to budilai dana pot khudingma discount pibaga loinana khudak te inak te yore isine red delivery for you.
On Sony, cricket will reveal its true colors. It's time to show cricket's true color. After 9 months, men in blue will lock horns with their fiercest rival, Australia. The rivalry will start on 27th November, 8 AM onwards, only on Sony Sports Network.
Khanghanjaba Tom Cable subscriber singda yamna nungaiba pau amatang khanghanjari madude Tom Cable ase pay channel on bagaloinana tongan ba khudong chaba kaya pibata natana ayat apan yaudana ahenba services kaya piduna miyamgi thogal mapung fana tawba ngamjaragani subscriber singna isa gi connection gi thagi fee online gi khuthangda prepaid mode oina tidok piduna channel asibu apan ba yaudana nungaina yengbina banolukchari matau karamna online gi khuthangda thagi fee tv gadage haibadu makhada uchari ahanba step ta tomtv.co.in da changbiraga adom gi set top box number du mention biraba matungda pijariba package lupa chahum yankhai chamri natraga chamri yankhai sidagi apamba package ama khanbiraba matungda pay online dan nambiu ani suba step ta adom gi payment adu confirm tawbiraba matungda pay now da nambiu ahum suba step ta prefer payment methods khanbiraga payment tawbinaba khanghanjari ba Tom TV Cable contact number 8132089758 natraga 8974279099.
Ehaki ipuroibana COVID-19 gi layong ulagpadagi test tawrubada positive oiramle. Nakna laiminarubana ehaksu test tawrubada positive oiramle. Aikhoina home isolation tawbagi ayaba phanglo matungda doctor na hidak amasung isagi oxygen level check tawnabagi damakta oximeter pibirakhi. Home isolation da lairingaida aigi ipuroibagi oxygen level nemtharakpadagi Jenims Hospital da pukhatkhi. Positive oibagi certificate paibana amuk hanna test tawdana matam manghandana makha taba layeng chathakhi. Asumna anganba matamda test tawthoktuna matam chana layeng hobuna laina asidagi thuna phagatpa ngamhaure amasung aigi imung manung busu laina asidagi ngakthokpa ngamhaure.
Lai haurakpadagi COVID-19 oiramgadra haina singna badagi test tawba laksabani adubu laibak phavana negative oiramle miyam su isada COVID-19 gi layong ubiragadi soidana test tokpiyu nababu lotlaga thambiganu
leppa leitana sandorokliba COVID-19 thingnanaba test tokthokpa yamna maru oi karigumbada positive oirabasu matam chana layang horabadi laina asina sokchandringaida adombu kanmangamgani COVID-19 gi layong utramaksu positive oiramba yai haina jingnaba lairabadi soidana test tokthokpiyu COVID-19 gi symptom laina test tokthokhtana laisanba matamda isada nattana imung manunggi miyoising amasung kairo lekai gi miyoisingsu khudong thiba tholakpa yai
COVID-19 gi layong sing haibadi lok laiho khanau nawa manam maha phauraktawa khong hamdharakpa amadi nungsa shor hombada warakpa tarabadi sungshoidana athuba matamda test tokthokpigadabani positive oiramba tarabashu home isolation tobhiraga government gi maikaidagi vitamins amasung oximeter pizagani loinana haksel gi mari leinaba miyoi ama matam punamakta adongi matengi damak leigani kawiraganu chingnababu leibirabadi sungshoidana test tokthokpiyu.
Welcome back. One person died and more than 315, including several women and children, have been admitted to the Government General Hospital GGH, Eluru in Andhra Pradesh following an undiagnosed illness in the last couple of days. A media report said the number of inpatients, which was 55 on November 5, midnight and 170 by last morning, rose to 270 by evening and 315 by midnight. Unconfirmed reports said 50 more were undergoing treatment in various private hospitals. Patients developed dizziness, headache and epilepsy-like symptoms. Most of the cases reported were from Kobari, Kotapeta, Torpu Bidi and Arunda T. Beta, doctors treating the patients said. The report also added all the patients were tested negative of COVID-19. Water, food and blood sample have been sent to the Forensic Science Laboratory FSL. The reports are awaited. CT scan and X-ray reports of the parents are normal. COVID-19 tests were conducted for all the patients and the results were negative, doctors said. Patsoi constituency MLA AK Mirabai today urged the Manipur government to finish the Singkhaiching treatment plant and hand over it to the masses. She was attending a foundation stone laying ceremony of a 0.8 ml capacity overhead tank reservoir and 0.2 ml capacity emergency service reservoir at Changangai Uchekon in Imphal today. The reservoirs will be constructed by Keystone Infra Private Limited. A 47-kilometer long water pipeline will be laid for the project and is expected to complete by 2022. It will give benefits to residents in Changangai and Malom area. Changangai Uchekun head Pandit Bira, Jila Parisad Marjit and local pradhans were present during the program. Mirabai also visited the project sites at Langjing and Sangai Pro.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯥꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯂꯥꯏꯕꯛ ꯊꯤꯔꯤꯕꯗꯤ ꯆꯤꯡꯈꯩ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯁꯪꯒꯥꯗꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯦꯡꯀꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯆꯤꯡꯈꯩ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇꯗꯤ ꯁꯪꯒꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯃꯤꯡꯆꯠꯁꯨ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯠꯄꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯟꯈꯠꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯝꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, All Manipur Students Union, AMSU, Manipur Students Federation, MSF, Kangleipak Students Association, KSA, Student Union of Kangleipak, SUK, and Apunba Ireipak Mahiroi Singpanglo, AIMS have urged the Manipur government to appoint a Vice Chancellor in charge of Manipur University without delay. A joint press release from the 6 major student bodies maintained that the Manipur University has been functioning without a Vice Chancellor for more than a week now. It rude if the authorities have treated the people of Manipur as second-class citizens. Administrator of the varsity, Jarnail Singh, was relieved of his post on November 30, 2020. Since then, the Union Ministry of Education has failed to appoint a regular VC or BC in charge for the Manipur University till now. This student body set has affected academic atmosphere. Rented houses at Nagamapal, Kangjabi Lerak in Imphal city were searched from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. by a team of Imphal West Commando led by DSP operations. During the operation, around 45 houses were searched and 150 individuals were verified. No one was picked up in the operation conducted under the supervision of Additional Superintendent of Police Operations, police said. Kwakta Khumand Awang Development Youth Club KKAYC has demanded Kwakta Gram Panchayat Ward No. 4 member Isimuddin to clarify his act of giving false information to police to arrest KKAYC members. Our correspondent reports that a praise meet was held today over the matter at Kwakta Khumand. KKAYC Secretary Makakmayum Abdul Wahid said that Kwakta Gram Panchayat Ward No. 4 member Isimuddin had threatened KKAYC to withdraw an RTI filed on November 30 last. The ward member also told KKAYC that if the RTI is not withdrawn, the authority will not sanction development fund. Abdul Wahid informed that the RTI was filed to seek information regarding activities taken up under the 14th Finance Commission and MGNREGS work from October 2017 till January 2020. He added that the club will initiate action against Isimuddin if he fails to clarify the matter at the earliest.
Moirang Police Station ki team amana Kwakta Khumand Awang Diplomat Youth Club ki Managing Committee ki Thaupubiri ba MD Saidur Rahman bu phana ba lapa matamda parjamayam tumjalapkadagi MD Saidur Rahman pubungam khidre complaint lasi karana tobuno haimba thijalu matamda ward number 4 gi member MD Isimuddin na complaint tobuni hai kari maram ki damakta complaint tobuno haibadu khangde mak athu matam singduk piyo MD Saidur Rahman ki matakta sire marala se mak na athu matam singduk kadabani kari gumba singduk tragadi mak ki matakta Kwakta Khumand Awang Diplomat Youth Club na su tobu yaba thabuk mathang badang tobuni loina Kwakta Khumand Awang Diplomat Youth Club na RT thaki bado chubal hando oi amasung parjagi pharna bai koi singal langjagani haina Kwakta Khumand Awang Diplomat Youth Club na jingjari.
Under the sponsorship of BJP Manipur State Council member KH Ibomcha, a Kacha Dam has been constructed at Saijang in Lamlai constituency. Saijang Progressive Youth Club SPYC and Saijang Village Development Committee jointly carried out the construction work. The Rongmei Farm Silong RPS elected Seth Rongmei as chairman and Paugzap Thai Gangmei Jepu as General Secretary of the organization during the annual session 2020-2022 held yesterday at Tyranus Hall, Silong. The annual session also adopted various resolutions pertaining to Rongmei community living in and around Meghalaya capital Silong. RPS in a press release also stated that the association has reaffirmed its objective to oversee and cater the needs required by Rongmei people in Silong. During the session, the action plans for coming years were also adopted by the sessions. Meanwhile, the House congratulated the outgoing executive members for their successful completion of tenure and valued their sacrifices. Here we have another short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Thoibi,
Haza, cheng no slow. I call lo thogi.
Marks ti.
Kaigi marks no.
Kaigi marks no bu kaino. Hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi laichit asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra.
Haza, I sukhange. I anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum chathoke.
Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laishu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajingadori bane. Nushita yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthoktoine.
Adudi thaza. I marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichitagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda marks upiyu. Season nabiruraba
disposable masking mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjinbiyu fina sem sajaba masking oiragana nimit khudingi suk samthokpiraba matungda da sizanabiyu
Isagi mamal yamlaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi
Chan bijaya hana nak takoi jipta mana kalanya pandi
Kay nito iduwa. Infection thokani na khutso hamdana. Korau, ising phawba pithakpa yade ko. Mamagi khomlangtana tha taruk phawbadi angangi amata ngaraba chinjak oigadabani. Hek pokpaga pung amagi manungda khomlang pithakpigadabani. Angangi khoisisu kamna thambigadabani. Thau hina chingba amta tesinba yade ko.
Mapung maray faraklaba matamda masamo fananaba pokpada ngairiba angangbu ningthina nawkonbiyu.
Akan banong lay nungsit kaya laklabasu apik pa natraga achoba yum oirabasu phaglang sina pumnamak mayok na bangami yam nakali amadi chahi kaya chatli Barak Valley gi masak oiriba akan bagi atopa maming amo oiriba Valley Strong Cement. Valley Strong, very strong. Lamdamusida ihan hanbo oina miyamda kangla water gi 20 liter jar supna tagi lupa tarada fanganjargani. Loina half liter bottle tara mangana saba pekta supna tagi lupa humpudra mangada fanganjari. Khudong chaba si factory da laktuna lobidawa yagani. Ako pamorol gidamak lengsin bidau Kangla Water Maibo Khul Mamang Lekai Imphal S 795002 Aikogi contact number 8257888737.
Advertisement of e-rickshaw. Applications are invited for selection of e-rickshaw beneficiaries under Promotion of E-Mobility Towards Climate Change Action in Manipur to be taken up by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change in collaboration with UNDP. Description of the program. E-rickshaw to be operated within Imphal city only. 70% financial assistance on road price, 30% beneficiary contribution or loan portion. Eligibility for applicant, age 18 to 55 years, resident of Manipur, valid voter ID, Aadhaar card, residential certificate, valid driving license, latest income certificate. Preference, women drivers. Replacement of all diesel auto more than 15 years old with valid permit. Forms available at Seva Manipur Head Office, North Babupura, Imphal West, 795001. For details, please contact Seva Manipur, North Babupura.
Welcome back. Polling for the first phase of Bodoland Territorial Council BTC elections underway. 130 candidates are in fray from Udalguri and Baksha Zilla in the first phase of BTC elections. 10 constituencies in Udalguri and 11 in Baksha goes to polls in the first phase of the elections, in which 132 candidates are in the fray. Voting started at 7:30 this morning. The second phase of polling in 19 seats will take place on December 10th. Votes polled in both phases will be counted on December 12th. A total of 23,82,036 voters, including 11,79,020 women, will exercise their franchise in the two phases of the polls to the local council. Five people were arrested after an encounter with police in East Delhi's Sakarpur area. It is suspected that some of them might have links to terror groups, media reports said today. 2 of them are from Punjab and 3 belongs to Kashmir. Deputy Commissioner of Police Special Cell Pramod Singh Kushwaha said that they have apprehended 5 persons after an exchange of fire. Weapons and other incriminating materials have also been recovered from their possession. Some of them are suspected to have links with terror groups, but this is being verified. He said, added that further investigation is underway. At the final match of late Khoirom Tondon Memorial Prize Manikang tournament played yesterday at Hojai Dalpuruki Kala Mandir in Assam's Hojai district's Lanka, the Thorin Kun Kanghut defeated all Hailakandi District Kang Association Kanghut in 15-11 and lifted the trophy. The tournament was organized by Hojai District Kang Association. Guwahati now has its first FIFA-approved football turf and sports complex, Game On Arena. The artificial turf located at Beharbari in Karakuchi, Tainali was inaugurated yesterday. The turf was built with the objectives to boost grassroots football infrastructure in the state and provide safe and world-class facility for the kids. A grassroots exhibition match was organized on the inaugural function marked the grand opening of the turf and sports complex. It is a joint venture of father and son duo Hiren Verma and Jiten Berman. The project was brought to life by manager and IIM graduate in sports management Sajat Siddiq, who intends to take forward his vision of grassroots development in the field of sports, especially football, in association with Guwahati City Football Club. And now let's move to newspaper headlines.
The Sangha Express. COVID-19 death toll jumps by 7 to take toll to 308. Total positive cases crossed 26,000 mark. Student body C read over VC lace MU. India's active COVID case toll drops to 4,03,248, lowest in over 4 months. UADC demands early ADC elections. Meghalaya records 2 more dates. Manipur Mail. 7 die, death toll reaches 306. Total 2,60,073. Left parties to support farmers ban tomorrow. Pfizer 6 India approval for COVID vaccine. Chief Minister condoles death of Nandakumar. Imphal Free Press. COVID-19 toll crosses 300 mark. Confirmed tally surges above 26,000 cases. 6 student bodies seek attention of state government to appoint BC in charge of MU. Government continues to help farmers. 2 more tube whales dug at Uyumpok. Home guards continue to wait for long due revised honorarium. Chief Minister condoles death of former Minister Nandakumar. The People's Chronicle. COVID tally crosses 26K, over 200 new cases detected. State records 8.80 PC single-day positive rate. Over 100 fresh cases yet to be reported. COVID-19, India logs 36,011 new cases. Pfizer 6 approval for emergency use in India. Suspended UADC sees red over government move.
Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister distributes loan amount to 3,362 street vendors, regular vendors. India's active COVID-19 cases below 4 lakh, overall tally over 96.7 lakh. Bharat Bandh cool set to go as planned as talks remain inconclusive. And one death, number of cases crosses 300 in Andhra Pradesh after undiagnosed illness. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching Times of Manipur News Update and have a good day ahead.